Hello everyone, today, if you want to play The Legend of Zelda into your PC without owning a Nintendo Switch, you can now play Tears of the Kingdom to your PC now. So I'm just gonna teach you that. So these are all the files that you need. There are only 3 files, and that also you'll need to install an app called Ryujinx Emulator. So for those who don't know and are new, Ryujinx Emulator is a Nintendo Switch emulator that can play and emulate Nintendo Switch games into your PC as long as you have all of these files here installed into your Ryujinx emulator. As I'm recording this video tutorial, the latest build is 1.1775, and I'm going to be hovering down here and show you guys that I have Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It is running in XCI file format and is in a 16 GB file size. So first of all, I'm going to teach you where to officially get Ryujinx. So I'm going to minimize this and open our browser. Just type in Ryujinx emulator into your search box and hit search. Now go to ryujinx.org, that is their official website, and now go to download. So if you're using Mac, be sure that you're using Mac OS 11 or later version in order for you to install Ryujinx. And if you're using Linux, you can get the install here. And if you're from Windows, just like me, I'm using Windows 11, and you can get the installer here. So since I have already installed Ryujinx into my PC, so I'm just going to skip on this part because the download and installation process is really easy to do, and that anyone can do this. So I just showed you guys the official way where to get Ryujinx, and be sure that you only get Ryujinx from here, okay? So I'm going to minimize this now and skip on this part, and I'm just going to assume that you have already installed the latest build of Ryujinx. So run Ryujinx emulator now, be sure to boot it up. So since this is your first installation of Ryujinx, you will be met with certain errors saying that you will need some certain files installed into your Ryujinx emulator, because without these files, Ryujinx cannot play Switch games. So these are the files that are needed. There are only 3 files. So these are the Nintendo Switch firmware and the Nintendo Switch keys. These files should be in both version 16.0.2 in order for it to run and play The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom game. And this game should be in XCI file format in order for Ryujinx to detect and play this game. So if you're asking me where to get all of these files, the only legal way to do this is that you own a Nintendo Switch console that is modded and have a custom firmware installed in it, because if it has a custom firmware, it means that you can access your Nintendo Switch system files. Once you have access on those system files, copy all of those Nintendo Switch firmware and Nintendo Switch keys from your Switch to your PC. Now, in order for you to get The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom game, there's no other way around this, but you purchase that game. You should own that game and support Nintendo by getting a physical copy of this game. And you can now digitally back up this game into an XCI file format just like mine here. So I'm just going to assume that you don't have a Switch and you want to play this game into your PC, or if you have a Switch but don't know how to mod or install a custom firmware, then I'm just going to save you the hassle and teach you guys where to get all of these files. So in order for you to get all of these files, I'm just going to leave a QR code here in the screen wherein you can scan it with your QR code reader into your mobile phone. So be sure to scan it now with your QR code reader in your phone, and then you'll be redirected to the page wherein you can get all of these files. So once you're on the website, be sure to hover down into the middle part so that you'll get the XCI file format of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And once you have that, hover down into the bottom part so that you will get the the firmware file and the keys files from the Switch, and then you can just transfer them to your PC. So be sure to check out the entirety of the website so that you'll get all of these files here. So since you're using your phone into getting all of these files, just be sure to transfer them to your PC using a USB cable, assuming that you are using an Android phone. So I'm going to go into Ryujinx here, open it, and then it's time to install this files into Ryujinx. So to do this, just go to File, go to Open Ryujinx folder, and then go to System folder here, and then open the keys file here. So all you have to do is just copy and paste these files into this folder, because this is your first installation. This folder should be empty, okay? So closing that. Now it's time to install a firmware file from the Switch. To do this, just go to Tools, go to Install Firmware, install a firmware from XZI or zip file, and then locate that firmware file and hit Open. And we'll say that we will have to install this latest version here. So hit Yes, and we'll say successfully installed. The system version here will be the same as the firmware version of the Switch. And also, all of your Switch games will be now detected and it will show you their game icons here. So if there is a game icon that is blank or black, that means that you're using an outdated firmware or an outdated key. So be sure to follow all the steps in this video tutorial so that you'll only get the latest files, okay, in order for you to play Tears of the Kingdom. So the next step now is to optimize your Ujinx so that you'll be able to play this game with no issues. Now go to options, go to settings, and just pause the video from here and just copy every setting that you see. So in the game directories, this is wherein you'll put your Switch games. It could be anywhere into your PC or laptop as long as you know where it is. But the game format of these games should be only in XCI, just like mine here, or NSP file format in order for Ujinx to detect that game. Now go to input. It's better to use a controller rather than mouse and keyboard in playing Switch games. So go to player 1 and hit configure, and then locate your controller. I've been using a Nintendo Switch Pro controller here. You can also connect your PlayStation or Xbox controller, and then you can just map them up according to your liking here. But the dead zone for both the left and right stick should be in 0.20% so that there'll be no drifting into your playthroughs. So hit save. Now go to system. Now in this part, just pause the video and copy every setting that you see here. The language, you can change the language to your preferred one, okay? Now go to graphics. So graphics backend multi-threading should be on. Graphics backend API should be in Vulkan. The preferred GPU is that you should use your dedicated graphics card. The enhancements, enable shader cache and enable macro HLE. The resolution scale should be in 2x resolution so that the game will look much sharper and much more beautiful than the Switch when you're playing in PC. But if your PC can't handle that, then go to the native resolution to the Switch, okay? For me, 2x resolution is the best. Post-processing effect should be none. Upscale is bilinear and isotropic filtering should be in auto, and aspect ratio should be in 16:9. Once you're done, hit apply and save. Now your Ujinx is now fully optimized to run The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom game into your PC, and all of your previous Nintendo Switch games, you can now play them effortlessly. So, a little bit of disclaimer, I'm going to show you guys a gameplay of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom into my PC because we all know that Nintendo is really very strict that they don't want it to show this kind of content, okay? They don't want it to be shown in the internet and in YouTube. So if I show you guys that Tears of the Kingdom is running in PC using Ujinx, my channel will get into trouble. My videos will be taken down and my channel will be taken down, and that will be a major hassle from my side. So I hope you guys do understand on that part. But I am willing to compromise a little bit and show you a little bit of boot up in the title screen so that there is proof that my video tutorial is working and that you will get the Tears of the Kingdom game running into your PC here. So that's what I am going to do now, okay? So I'm going to boot up Tears of the Kingdom into the title screen. But once I am in the title screen, I'm just going to stop the emulation from there. And I'm just going to blur the screen from here on out so that Nintendo will not be able to hit me with copyright strike into my videos and into my channel. So again, guys, please do understand. So now I am in the title screen and it runs Tears of the Kingdom with no issues. Now I'm going to stop this now, the emulation. So as you can see, Tears of the Kingdom is running, and that once you follow all the steps that I've shown you in this video tutorial, you'll be able to play this game with no problems. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom game into your PC, then just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to answer all of them. So please do subscribe to my channel because this will really help me out. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye for now.